You invited me? Oh shit. Alright, okay, that's fine. I'm coming to you.
Alright.
I didn't think I'd be playing a meaningful game the rest of this NFA so manner. This is
I've been getting my ass
kind of throwing
kicked.
me off. Kind of throwing me off.
Surprise for sure. Yeah, I love it. I'm glad that we at least have that gives more people incentive to finish the season up quicker. I like it.
Kaliko, do you know how to link your stream now, or do you need someone to find it?
What do you mean link your stream?
You stream on Sim Athletics Network, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Alright, you guys got it handled? You don't need me? No, I'll exit the party so my mic's done.
Just bear with us one moment, folks. I'm loading up the stream here, and we're going to get started momentarily. This is a monumental NFC matchup between San Francisco and Chicago. Again, both teams right now are within a game of each other, so if Chicago wins this matchup, they would have the head-to-head tiebreaker and would jump ahead of San Francisco for the final wildcard spot in the NFC. Again, I'm Thomas Jones IV, reporting to you live here. Still trying to get the stream up as Kaliko searches his streams on Sim Athletics Network, so just one moment. He put the stream in the chat, so I'm over here wasting my time. My apologies, folks. But again, this is a huge, huge matchup. Chicago's going to get the ball first as we are now live from Soldier Field. Clear skies, not a single cloud in the sky today as you look at the pristine Chicago skyline in the background. Trevor Lawrence, number 14, he's been here in Chicago for 6 seasons now and has really struggled to find some success. First play of the game, he's going to find success by way of Jerry Jeudy. 74 yards on the opening play of this game, and the Bears strike first. The former Denver Bronco making his money now in Chicago, and boy did he ever on that post route. It's a common joke here in the NFASL, there are 3 certainties in life: death, taxes, and JD running a post route, and you just saw the third one right there. One play, 74 yards, and Jerry Jeudy has the Bears on the board. Eddie Pinheiro to boot this kick away, and the San Fran offense will see the field for the very first time today. Kedon Slovis, former USC Trojan, is the play caller these days for the Niners. And it's an interesting season for Coach Kaliko. He started out 7-2 and has struggled. He's limped his way into this game, now at 7-5. None bigger than that 70-14 drubbing that the Arizona Cardinals provided to them a couple weeks ago. First play is a throw for Slovis and a beauty down the left sideline to Curtis Samuel. No relation to Debo, as he was a former San Francisco 49er, but now Curtis has his first catch today, the former Ohio State Buckeye. So a little connection there to Coach JD, who is an Ohio State Buckeye fan, of course. First down and 10. Play action for Slovis. He's going to throw again. And this has been the change in the offense philosophy for Coach Kaliko this season. As runs out of time and have to throw it away, there was a defender coming fast at Kedon Slovis that time. And Slovis alertly gets rid of the football and lives to fight another down. King Vaughn in the backfield, of course named after the late rapper King Vaughn. Second down and 10, play action to Vaughn. Slovis will throw for the third time today. Uncorks a deep ball down the middle. In double coverage is batted away and incomplete. Looking for Brandon Ayuk that time, and it is now third down and 10. So with the loss of Dalvin Cook early in the season, he should be coming back in a couple of weeks. The San Francisco 49ers have been trying to hold water, and now look at a third down and 10. Throw across the middle. Another dangerous throw in traffic is again incomplete. There were 4 navy blue shirts in the vicinity. And Kedon Slovis fortunate to not throw an interception on that pass. And it'll lead to a 3-and-out. So a good start for Chicago. They scored on their first play offensively, and their defense forces the 3-and-out. Chicago will take over at their 20-yard line. 7:53 remaining in the first quarter, and boy, oh boy, has this been quite the start for Chicago. It's intercepted though, and there's a beautiful spin move, and he's gone. Oh man, I spoke way too soon. As Marcus Williams with the pick 6 of a lifetime, and Chicago gives it up. The Niners an extra point away from knotting this up at 7, and they do just that. 7:46 early into this game, just 2 minutes into the Big NFC matchup here, and both teams now on the board. San Francisco doing it on defense. Chicago, of course, doing it by way of passing through Jerry Jeudy. Chicago will take over again after the pick six. And again, what a great play that was by Marcus Williams, there to read the eyes of Trevor Lawrence, jump the route. But really the highlight of that return was that spin move at about the 7-yard line that sprung Williams free for the pick six. 1st and 10 for T-Law. He's got a good pocket to operate in. He'll roll to his right. He's got more time as the defender lunges and misses. Run for T-Law, and he will slide at the 33-yard line. What a trek there for Trevor Lawrence. Had to navigate around the right tackle as well as that left end by way of Nick Bosa. And Bosa was unable to corral Lawrence that time. Another throw for Chicago. Pressure up the middle. Lawrence throws. It's picked off again. Guess who? Marcus Williams on back-to-back possessions has his second interception this afternoon. And the Niners are set up handsomely at the 32-yard line. Oh, man, what a turn of events here in Soldier Field. It was looking like Chicago had all the momentum, and now Uncle Mo is on a San Francisco sideline. Throw is caught with one hand. Are you serious? George Kittle did not just do that in a game, but he was out of bounds. Oh, the Bears have to be kicking themselves right there to give up single coverage to number 85. That's the focal point of this passing attack. I know that's his first target today, but George Kittle is the epitome of this San Fran passing attack. Roll out, throw, what a dime! Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk caught that in stride, but that was all Keaton Slovis who threw that ball off of his left foot and hit his man perfectly to give San Francisco their first lead today. 14-7. And all of a sudden, 14 unanswered points by San Francisco in the first 3 minutes of this game. Action-packed first quarter. San Francisco will boot the ball back to Chicago. And at the goal line is Simon. Let's see how far he can go. 20, 23, about the 24-yard line. And he will be stopped up actually at the 22, according to the spot of the ball judge. Lawrence has thrown 2 interceptions in this first quarter after his first pass was a beautiful touchdown throw. Can T-Law shake off the cobwebs here and get back to business? Screen pass set up, and it's a beauty of a play call as Tariq Cohen, one man to beat and can't do it. That is a phenomenal open field tackle that time by San Francisco. And for Tariq Cohen, that's his first reception today, and he'll gain 6 yards on that screen pass. Emmanuel Mosley, the man who made that play, and that man deserves a raise for making that type of tackle. Short throw is completed. That's Jonnu Smith again. Cole Kmet was dealt to Tennessee in the offseason, and Jonnu has his first catch today for about 9. First down for Chicago at the 37-yard line. Play action, Lawrence looking. He's looking to his left, still waiting for someone to break open, nothing doing, and Lawrence will have to throw the football away. Great coverage down the field from the Niners, specifically the user of the free safety, Kaliko. He was all over that corner route, and it will set up second down. Lawrence still struggling here in the first quarter after the touchdown pass and has completed just one of his last 4 throws. Lawrence to hit a drag route there, and another great open field tackle. And I believe that was Trayvon Mullen who made that stop. And for San Francisco, their corners are one of the best in the league. I would say between them and Carolina, the best secondaries I've seen in terms of tackling in the open field. You can throw Coach ATK secondary in there as well. But what San Francisco does so well is they don't give up the big plays after the catch. As you see, they come down, make the tackle. Here's a third down completion to Will Shipley, and he is pummeled by Fred Warner, but not until Shipley fights for first down yardage. Great to see the former Notre Dame Fighting Irishman get some touches there, as his first catch of the day will pick up 7. First down, new set of chains for T-Law. He's going to check it down again to Jerry Jeudy, the touchdown man on the first drive today, and he'll pick up 9, maybe 10 to the 41-yard line. And with that last completion, Chicago now in San Francisco territory for the first time today. Again, they had that 74-yard touchdown run, so this is the first time they've snapped the ball in San Fran territory. As another quick short throw will be completed to Simon. He'll step out at the 36-yard line, pickup of 5, and another Bears first down. So you're seeing the philosophy on this drive. Chicago in that opening possession took a deep shot, and San Francisco has now countered by backing off their coverage. The little chess match here is now T-Law has been taking underneath throws on this drive. Let's see if the Niners have something cooked up here on this first down 10 possession. Here comes a blitz, and they do, and it forces the rhythm to be messed up on Lawrence. Cannot make the throw as he was hit as he tried to release that pass, and it'll be a second down. So there it was. There was the adjustment. You saw some token pressure come from the free safety spot as well as the slot corner, and that really messed with the timing for Trevor Lawrence. First run today for Tariq Cohen, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage if that. And it'll be third down. Bears quickly back to the line of scrimmage. I guess they're sensing this could be 3 down, possibly 4 down territory. 3-man rush is picked up by the Bears O-line. Throw. It is a tippy-toe, toe drag swag catch for the tight end, Jonnu Smith, on third down. He'll go out of bounds at the 11, and that's a gain of 20 yards on third down and 10. So 2 receptions on this drive from Jonnu Smith has the Bears in the red zone at the 11-yard line. A little pistol formation here for Coach JD. Love to see that formation. As Lawrence, running out of time, is going to have to get rid of it, and he does just as the defender gets there. Fortunate that that was not an intentional grounding. It was a bang-bang play to see if Lawrence was outside of the tackle box. The officials did not throw the yellow penalty flag, so therefore that pass was within the necessary region it needed to be. Here's a handoff for Darius Geis as he shakes the first tackle, as he does so well, but can't get away from tackler number 2. And that was Stefan Heron Jr. as his first tackle this afternoon. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Since that first 3-minute barrage of 21 combined points, this drive has been much more methodical, and for the Bears, they want to see this end in 6. Lawrence will roll to his left. Here comes pressure again, and Lawrence has to throw it away. The Niners are dropping 8 in coverage, and that makes life difficult for the quarterback there, and outshots Eddie Pinheiro for a short 28-yard attempt. This will be from the right hash mark. Hold looks good from Cunningham, and the kick from Pinheiro strikes the uprights, and it is good. That'll make the score 14-10 San Francisco. Bears now down by 4. Kedon Slovis and the San Francisco offense, they haven't seen the field since the 8-minute mark in the first quarter. Of course, the pick 6 from Marcus Williams, as well as that long drive from Chicago. So now Slovis will set up this Niner offense at the 25. 2 receivers, 1 tight end, 2 running backs on the field. This will be a stretch run to the left for King Von, and he's met in the backfield. Great play that time at the 23-yard line by Javelin Guidry. That was a man that formerly played for Kansas City. He's been on the trade block a couple times, but Coach JD decided to hold on to him. What a decision that has been, as you see his versatility in both the run and the pass game. Another inside zone give for King Von, and he will again be stopped at about the 25-yard line. So he picks up the 2 yards he lost on first down. And you see the Niners having to use one of their 3 timeouts here, as they may have accidentally called that spike. You hit square, of course, after the play is over and the clock is running. It'll hurry you back up to the line of scrimmage for a spike. So obviously not what Kaliko wanted there. Calls a timeout, lives to fight another down. 3rd and 10, 4-man rush, picked up well. Throw across the middle is caught, and that'll be a first down for San Francisco, courtesy of Curtis Samuel. That's a nice throw there from Slovis, finding the soft spot between the linebackers and safeties in the cover 3 zone that time. And you see the progression of Slovis this season. This screen pass should and could have would have been picked off, but it wasn't. The Bears user, Coach JD, was all over that. And for the Niners, that's the 3rd pass today that has been a treacherous one for Kedon Slovis. Bunch formation on 2nd down. Slovis is looking to the left, will throw another crazy throw. Great catch, though, made by, I believe that is Jackson Smith and Jigba, the former Baltimore Raven. No, Jadon Hasselwood actually on that catch. And Jalen Johnson, I believe that is, made the tackle at the 43-yard line. Final seconds of the first quarter, last play here. Slovis will play action and throw on 3rd down. Looking, he's got a man and does not throw, and then throws back across the middle. My goodness, and it's caught, but short of the first down by Kittle. Man, that was a intriguing decision there from Slovis. Looked like he had the crossing route in front of him for a first down, but elected to throw back across the middle of the field for Kittle, and it will result in a 3-and-out. Here's the punt there, and returned at the 5, and a fumble, but the ball goes out of bounds. Bears will retain possession at the 15. 8:53 to go in the second quarter. We're just underway. Quarter number 2 in Soldier Field. It's 14-10. Lawrence looking for a deep shot, nothing there. He'll check it down to his running back, Geis, who's got a first down, and up to the 29-yard line goes Geis. Gains 14 yards along the way, and the tackle will be made by Marcus Williams. First down and 10 for Chicago. They're going to go to the run game here. Geis got a first down through the air. This time will pick up about 8 yards to the 37. Nice run there behind his left guard. They paved a beautiful hole inside the B-gap as Tre'Davious White, the corner, coming down to make the tackle. Second and short, Bears are going to stay in this power I formation. Niners counter with the 4-4 look defensively. Run up the gut for Geis. He's got the first down and more to the 42-yard line. What a dazzling display of strength that time and agility to stay on his feet as Nick Bosa there to drag down Geis at the 42-yard line. Chains will continue to move for Chicago. 2 first downs already on this drive. Lawrence, here comes a blitz. It's picked up well. Throw is a wide open target. Jalen Rieger has his first catch today, and inside Niner territory, he goes to the 34-yard line. Jalen Rieger, former TCU Horned Frog, and played his professional days prior to this season in Philadelphia. I'm sure he's happy to get out of that situation. First down and 10 now for Chicago at the 34-yard line. 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Bears down by 4, looking to change that narrative here. Play action, blitz, picked up is an incompletion. It was a contested throw, looking to go right back to Rieger. And good coverage that time. I believe that was Emmanuel Mosley tasked with the coverage. He's working there. And a great play from the Niners secondary once again to force the incompletion. Second down. Bears go run game, stretch run, and it's picked up nicely. That is a good run fit that time by the Niners. That's the former Rookie of the Year, Larry Brown, making the tackle. I mean, this team in San Francisco, that secondary, you have superstars littered across the back end. At least 3 of them on my count here. Screen set up on 3rd down and 11. I like the play call. Let's see if the blocks can be good enough to get the first down, and they can't. That is a great play there for San Francisco to force the 4th down as Trenton Simpson, who is in the top 5 in the NFASL this season in sacks, makes a great tackle in the pass game. So another field goal attempt. This one's a 49-yard attempt for Pinheiro, and he hits it right down the middle. So the Bears inch closer now, trailing by just a single point. But again, for San Francisco, you have to be ecstatic with how your defense has played since that first possession of the game. Only allowed 6 points. They picked off Trevor Lawrence 2 times, one of those being an interception returned for a touchdown. And for the Niners, this is exactly what you want to do in this game. A team that passes like JD, they're going to continue to throw the ball. They're going to continue to keep the game short. If you're Coach Kliko, you want to start running the ball and getting some positive yardage as he tries to run the ball, but that guy named Josh Allen just said, no, sir. He was living in the backfield that time, made quick work of the right tackle. Check that. Actually, that was George Kittle there to try to bring down Josh Allen, and that's just a tough matchup for the tight end. Kittle, again, is a phenomenal run blocker in his own right, but again, tough ask. Again, they try to hit him with the wham, and you see Kittle again not able to hold the block. This time, the tackle for a loss was made by Matt Ioannidis, former Washington football teamer and Buffalo Bill. So back-to-back runs go backwards now. It's 3rd down and 15, and for the Bears, this is exactly the situation you want to be in. Force Kedon Slovis to beat you with his arm today, and let's see if he can do it. Throw across the middle. Dangerous one is intercepted. First pick today is made by Strickland, and he's on his feet at the 35, running down the right sideline, still in bounds, and will step out at the 28-yard line. So Josiah Strickland with his 3rd interception of the season, and it'll set up the Chicago Bears in Niner territory at the 28-yard line. 4:04 left to go. Shout out to the ATL area code there, 4:04. As Lawrence will throw. Blitz is picked up nicely there. Drag route caught by Jonnu. He's got the first down. He'll duck out of bounds at the 15-yard line. So that's a gain of 13 on first down, and it'll move the sticks again. Bears trail by just a point here. And again, Niners showing blitz look here. They got 7 guys line of scrimmage. They send them. And the throw across the middle is caught for a touchdown. Guess who? It is not. Oh, it wasn't Jerry Jeudy. I saw a superstar and thought that was Jerry Jeudy, but it was not. That was a great play, though, however, and the Bears now have the lead as Quentin Johnston gets the touchdown. So the extra point by Eddie Pinheiro is good, and the Bears retake the lead now 20-14. 3 turnovers in this game, all 3 interceptions, 2 by Trevor Lawrence, but most recently Kadon Slovis throwing his first today. And now the Niners are in a situation where they trail by just a single possession, down by 6. Samuel will return the punt out of his own end zone, kick out of his own end zone, and will work up to the 28-yard line before being brought down by the right ankle. Huge game in the NFC, playoff implications. Winner of this game will hold on to the 7 seed in the NFC. Slovis will throw to Kittle. Nice pass there on first down, and Kittle's got big yardage up inside Chicago territory all the way down to the 47-yard line, and the Bears will call a timeout with 3:10 remaining in the first half. Woody Washington on the tackle there, and for Chicago's defense, they've done a nice job so far of hemming in on Kittle. He did make that ridiculous one-handed catch earlier, and again, he was out of bounds there, so that was a saving grace type play for the Bears. Slovis again going short. This time is going to be maybe a 3-yard gain as Mays has his first catch this afternoon. Manny Mays, the second-year pro out of South Carolina, gains 4 that time, and Guidry makes the tackle. Second down, Slovis will go back to the air, play action throw. We're looking to his left, looking for Kittle, and it's just double covered. He's out to throw it away. There is a penalty flag, however, and this will be on the Niners. It was a hold on Luke Matthews. That penalty will be accepted, and it'll now be second down and 16 from the San Francisco 46-yard line. So Niners going backwards here on second down. It's now a second and long opportunity. And Slovis again from this 2 tight end set will play action once more. And he's hit as he's thrown, and it looked like he had George Kittle open again. And that's why you send pressure. You don't give the quarterback time to step up into that throw, and that would have easily been a completion for Kittle and possibly a first down. Instead, the throw out of sack is an incompletion, and we're looking at a third down and long. 2.5 to play in the first half. Here's a huge play early in this one. Slovis, 3-man rush. Here comes pressure from the middle. He's going deep and is unable to hook up with Ayuk. Again, pressure getting there from the Chicago front. And another 3 and out for San Francisco. Only have scored 7 points offensively today. Chicago's defense has really been stifling in the pass game. Simon will return this punt from his own 5 and work up until about the 9. And a solid open field tackle made at that spot there. So the worst starting field position to date for Chicago. They'll start at their own 9-yard line. 2 timeouts, 2 minutes, 16 seconds remaining here in the opening half. Again, Chicago with a win in this game would jump across to the 7 seed, and the Niners would fall out into the in the hunt group. Here's a short throw for Cohen, and he's got room to run up to the 28-yard line before stepping out. Nobody within an iota of Tariq Cohen, and he picks up 19. That'll send us to the 2-minute warning here in Soldier Field. Chicago leading San Francisco 20-14. Bears got the football to start this game, so San Francisco will receive the second half kickoff, making this drive very important for Chicago. Jet touch pass for Rieger. He gets around the sideline but can't get out of bounds as he's tackled at the 34, tripped up at that spot. Minute 50 and counting, and the Bears are not going to use a timeout, it appears. Clock now down to 1:40 as KJ Beard made that last tackle. Lawrence in a 3-receiver, 1 tight end set. Will throw short, and Kaliko was all over that. Fortunate there as Jonnu Smith makes the catch that was not an interception. Would have been pick number 3 today for Trevor Lawrence. Instead, it's a 3rd down and 2. Clock continuing to run. 4-man rush from San Francisco is picked up admirably by the Chicago offensive line. Look at the time Lawrence has to operate with. He throws back middle. Wide open is Jonnu Smith down the right sideline, and he'll step out of bounds at the 49-yard line. My goodness, Trevor Lawrence had enough time to do his taxes that time, folks. Rolling out all the way to his left, throws back all the way across the field. That looked like a shade of a Kaliko type of throw right there, hitting the San Francisco offense with their own medicine. And a 1st down and 10 for Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence takes a snap with one hand. We'll look down the left sideline, running out of time, and he is fortunate to get rid of that football as Nick Bosa was in closing. And it will be 2nd down. Clock will stop with 58 ticks left in the first half. Trevor Lawrence with a bunch formation here. Steps back, all the way back to the 40. It's another screen pass. Niners are ready for it, but Cohen's speed is able to at least get some positive yardage up to the 47 as he gains 2 yards. That's the 4th reception in the first half for Tariq Cohen. He's averaging 6 yards, actually a hair over 7 yards of reception. 3rd down and 8. Again, good coverage there. Going for it all is Lawrence. It's tipped and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Mosley, but that play was really made by Larry Brown. Mosley still going up to the 32-yard line. And Lawrence went deep for the first time since the beginning of this game, and it came back to bite him. Judy was double covered that time. The adjustment made by Coach Calico to stop the post route. And the Niners get a huge turnover with 16 seconds left in the half. Slovis, not a lot of time to operate with, will look to throw down the sideline, and what a beauty of a throw to Ayuk! Finally there to make the catch at the 36-yard line, and just like that, in 6 seconds, the Niners are closing in on field goal range. 2 timeouts, so still plenty of field to operate if you're a Niner fan. Throw over the middle is a wide open George Kittle! How do you let that happen? Touchdown, San Francisco! Oh man, a blown coverage that time from Chicago leaves a wide open George Kittle, and the Niners score in just 2 plays off the interception. 68 yards, taking only 11 seconds to get the job done. And a monumental turn of events here in Soldier Field, as the Niners again will get the football to start the 3rd quarter. So with 6 seconds left, Trevor Lawrence, who has 2 touchdown passes today, but the 3 interceptions have really hurt his cause, will not look to take a knee here. The Bears are going to stay aggressive and look to throw. Here's a throw, and it's a misfire. Had his man Johnston, but just could not have the time, I would say. Just was not able to set his feet, as you saw Nick Bosa forcing that throw to come out just a couple seconds too early. So this will be the final play of the half. Darius Geis will take the handoff and will be double-teamed at the 27. Halftime here in Chicago, San Francisco leading by a point, 21-20 in this NFC wildcard showdown. Bears will kick the football away. San Francisco, having scored that touchdown in 11 seconds at the end of the half, taking the lead. Now Slovis is in a comfortable position, a spot that he finds himself in most of the time. Leading in the second half, your job now is to maintain this lead. Granted, it's just a 1-point lead, smallest lead you can have in a football game. But this at least gives the script for the Niners to do what they do best, which is run the football. King Vaughn on cue gets the counter run, as you saw the beautiful lead block from Mike McGlinchey. Spring Vaughn free for a first down. It's a gain of 11 yards. Woody Washington again in on the tackle. So we have 8.5 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Another run for King Vaughn. Another good showing of running back vision, ball carrier vision, if you will, as he gains 7 more yards to the 43-yard line. And on back-to-back runs, King Vaughn is starting to get going. And he struggled in that first half, so let's see if in the locker room the Niners stressed getting the football number 21. And that is not his game. Up the middle, you do not expect him to be fighting through tackles, as Matt Ioannidis, one of the strongest defensive linemen in NFASL, makes the tackle for a loss, and it'll be 3rd down and 1. Big play for the Niners. 3rd down, they're going to go empty here. 2 tight ends, a running back, and 3 receivers on the field. Slovis will throw middle. He's got a wide open receiver again, and a beautiful spin by Ayuk down the right sideline. Giving chase is Johnson, and he won't catch him. Goodbye, sweetheart. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk doing a little shimmy in the end zone, and deservedly so, as he put that linebacker in the washing machine. Spin cycle, folks, and the Niners extend their lead to 8. So the little run game there set up that pass, and again, middle of the field has been left blazingly wide open by Chicago's defense. That touchdown from Kittle, as well as that last pitch and catch to Brandon Ayuk. Nobody within a light year of Brandon Ayuk on that touchdown. So for Trevor Lawrence, after struggling to end that first half, 3 interceptions, let's see if the locker room talk or pep talk from Coach JD is able to get the former Clemson Tiger going. We have a penalty flag. This is a completion to Jerry Jeudy. This might come back, though, as that flag was almost instantaneous to the snap, as Niles Petit-Frere will be docked with a hold. Niners accept the penalty, and that will back the ball up to the 15-yard line and negate that 25-yard pitch and catch to Jeudy. First down and long. Lawrence will throw. Here comes pressure. Here comes a throw, and tight throw at that, and it is hauled in by Johnston. My goodness, what a catch. As Quentin Johnston made that one in traffic, was able to body the corner, use his leverage there, make the catch, and now it's a second down and short. Quick throw, first down. It's Jonnu Smith, and he's still going to the left sideline. 40, 35, 30, 25. Here comes a tackler, and he's depleted at the 22-yard line. Paulson Adebo there to save a touchdown, but Jonnu Smith with a huge pitch and catch of 46 yards, and the Bears are in business now at the 22-yard line. First down and 10. Play action. Lawrence will take the throw over the middle. This is Johnston again, and he is absolutely lit up at the 17. Picks up 6 more that time. Third catch today, 39 yards so far from the former Tennessee Titan. Another throw for Lawrence on second down. Going end zone, he's got a man, and it's a touchdown! Jerry Jeudy, touchdown number 2 on the afternoon, and the Bears are a 2-point conversion away from tying this up at 28. This is going to be a review. It's going upstairs. I do think this will stand, and it does. So another gorgeous throw from Trevor Lawrence. This one good for 18 yards in the back left corner of the end zone to Jerry Jeudy. So here's the 2-point try for Chicago. High formation, 2 receivers to the left of your screen. They're going to throw a bubble screen, and it is caught. The 2-point conversion is good. Jalen Reagor waltzes into the end zone, and we are squared away at 28. Great response drive there from the Chicago Bears after giving up the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter to San Francisco. Bears come storming back, get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie the game. So the serve now belongs to Coach Calico and the San Francisco 49ers, as they'll set up shop at the 25. Here's a run for King Vaughn, and he'll get good yardage up to the 29-yard line. Any gain over 3 or 4 yards on first down is a win if you're an offensive coordinator, of course, and for Coach Calico, running the ball on first down has always been a staple of this offense. One moment there, I just got a phone call, so the stream went away. Bear with me as we have a little bit of technical difficulties here in the booth. Try to get back as soon as I can. And again, my apologies. And we are about to be back. Try to hit play here. And it looks like the Niners are all the way down to the 36-yard line while I was away. There must have been a big play. And for the Niners, great response so far. Already back in Chicago territory in just a couple of plays. And from the 36-yard line, Slovis will fake the give, throw, middle, picked off. What a effort there from Charvarius Ward, the former Kansas City Chief. And my goodness, what an athletic display there for the corner. And he robs one there from Slovis. So the Bears will take over at their own 15. Lawrence will play action. He'll go deep. Looking for Jeudy, and it is incomplete. Check that. It was Reagor, the receiver, targeted that time, and that just is not going to get it done. Incompletion on first down. I do like the play call there. You know, off the turnover, change of possession, trying to catch the defense off guard. Niners are prepared, though. Here comes a blitz. Quick throw middle. It's picked up. Reagor this time off to the races. 50, 45, and is brought down by the ankles at the 45-yard line by Marcus Williams. That time, Reagor able to create separation and turn on the Jets there for a big gainer all the way to San Francisco territory. That's the 4th grab today for Reagor, 77 yards. And looking to get more here. Lawrence has a wide-open Jerry Jeudy, and he's got the hat trick. Touchdown number 3 on the afternoon for Jeudy, and the former Alabama Crimson Tide has given the Bears the lead yet again. Seesaw affair here in Soldier Field as Pinheiro nails the extra point attempt. And our score, 35-28. The interception bug has been the difference maker, as Uncle Mo has been homie hopping between the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears this afternoon. Back and forth affair, and you couldn't have it any other way in a game that has so much playoff implications on the line. Again, folks, Niners entered this game at 7-5, Bears 6-6. Bears with a win could jump to the 7th seed. Niners with a win could give themselves a 2-game cushion over Chicago. Again, there are other teams in the mix here, of course. Really, the entire NFC North. You have the Green Bay Packers sitting at 6-6. The Lions with a puncher's chance at 5-7. And again, you have another 6-6 team. Don't sleep on them, of course, are the New York Football Giants. 2nd down and 5. Slovis will take the drag route for Kittle. Wide open, 1st down and more. 45, and he's trying to truck defenders and will be stopped at the 46-yard line. Slovis on that 1st down. That was a good throw there. Ready to take what's given there. And this time Slovis is going to go down the field to Jackson Smith and Jigba in triple coverage, and the ball is batted away. For a second there, I thought Smith and Jigba would have had a huge play. He looked like he stuck behind 3 Chicago Bear defenders, but alas, it will be an incompletion. 2nd down's a counter for King Vaughn, and a great block, but an even better effort by Javelin Guidry. And my goodness, that may have been a touchdown-saving tackle made at the 47. I didn't see any Chicago Bears after Javelin there to make that tackle. Looked like he was the only one in the vicinity. So it'll set up 3rd down. 9 yards to go for the Niners. And here comes pressure. The first sack today of Slovis goes to Damian Robinson. That is a crucial 3rd down sack, as it is 4th and 20. Blaze it. And here's the punt now for San Francisco. Fair catch is called for. We do have a fumble, but I think this is going to be a kick-catch interference on San Francisco, and it will. Larry Brown called for the penalty. Ball will be placed at the 39-yard line as we approach the final 49 seconds of what has been an exciting NFC matchup between Chicago and San Francisco. Again, these are 2 Super Bowl winning coaches here in the NFASL. JD with his 4 Super Bowl rings, Kaliko with his 2. Again, he thinks he has 3. We all know it's just 2. Here's a short throw for Jalen Rieger, and it is going to be a 1st down and more. Rieger has been special today for Chicago. Of course, Jerry Jeudy has the 3 touchdowns, but it seems that Lawrence is starting to really build a rapport with number 18, and Rieger has catch number 6 today. 1st down and 10, play action. Lawrence has really found a rhythm here in the second half after a poor showing in the first. And there it is. What a throw to Johnston. Rolling to his, well, not even rolling, but shifting to his left, and then to throw a dart like that back to the right sideline. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks in this league that can make a throw like that. Trevor Lawrence is one of them. That'll be the last play of the 3rd quarter. We start the 4th in Soldier Field. Bears in Niner territory, up by 7. And let's see if they can add on to that lead. Lawrence, all day to throw. Will take the short throw, and again, a contested catch made by Cohen at the 22-yard line. Gains about 3 on that catch. Niners came down and made a nice tackle. Looks like they were in cover 2 that time. Here's a run up the middle for Geis, and he'll pick up maybe 3 yards. And I'm surprised he even got that many, as Michael Pierce swallowed him at the 19. So after a couple of short gains on 1st and 2nd down, the Bears now face a 3rd down and 4 from the 19. The Niners bring everybody down. It's a 4-man rush, and that was a masterful route and a touchdown for Jerry Jeudy. Folks, did you see the double move? That was what we call the post corner there. He faked the corner thinking he was running to the post that JD calls 99% of the time, and then turned it into the corner route. You can't be mad if you're Coach Klico there. That's just a great play call, and Jerry Jeudy now has touchdown number 4 today. 500 yards of offense for the Chicago Bears on this gaudy performance offensively, and the Niners now down by 14. So again, folks, if this score holds, the Chicago Bears, who even said it themselves wanted to not be included in the bubble race, have now found themselves smack in the middle of this playoff race. Slovis to throw on 1st down. Here comes pressure again from Robinson, and Slovis will have to throw the football away. 12 of 23 today, 273 yards, 3 touchdowns, and the 2 costly interceptions have been the difference today for Keydon Slovis. Bunch formation. Kittle hasn't been targeted in a couple of plays. Let's see if that changes here. Slovis standing still in the pocket like a statue, but makes a beautiful throw to Brandon Ayuk for a Niner 1st down as he goes out at the 36-yard line. Ayuk running the comeback route that time. That is one of the more underappreciated routes, in my opinion, on this game. Not a lot of people call that route. Play action. Ayuk is who he was looking for, and that ball is batted away at the line of scrimmage. Man, that's the type of play that drives me bonkers as a quarterback. You're throwing what looked to be a pass 15 to 20 yards down the field, and it somehow gets batted down at the line of scrimmage. You hate to see it. 2nd down and 10. Now from the 36. Slovis backing up all the way to his 20 before releasing the football. Going for Ayuk. And no, he didn't just make that catch. Oh, my word. What a throw. And what a grab by Ayuk. He has been mesmerizing in this second half, folks. Had the big touchdown catch earlier, but that throw and catch from Kedon Slovis, that puts hairs on your chest. Slovis looking for another dart, and he got it! Touchdown, Curtis Samuel! Joe Montana be damned! Kedon Slovis showing out right now, and it is another touchdown throw. And hold on to your seatbelts, folks. We are in for a bumpy ride in the final. 6:41 here in Chicago. Those last two throws from Kedon Slovis, man, you don't see that happen in Madden. I'm really happy to see it because 99% of the time, especially that touchdown throw, the receiver will not go up for the ball. The corner will make a one-handed catch, will dive from center field and make an interception, or bat the ball away. But to see the confidence, or hubris, if you will, for Coach Glico to attempt that pass shows you why he is a risk taker. But it pays off as the Niners now down by 7. They're going to need to get a stop defensively, and that's a good way to start it as Lawrence is going to have to throw the football away. Only ran the 3-man route that time. Niners covered it nicely. Sets up 2nd down. Niners have yet to sack Trevor Lawrence today, but they have gotten close on multiple occasions. Lawrence to his left. They're not going to get close this time. Again, look how much time he has, and he's going to take off and pick up maybe 1 or 2 yards to the 26. Right as he took off, I think Tariq Cohen took off as well up the sideline, and I thought that Lawrence was going to attempt a deep bomb to him, but does not do so. 3rd down, 9 yards to go. A monumental 3rd down for both squads here. 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Bears clinging to a 1-possession lead. Here comes Nick Bosa off the edge. He's not there in time. Lawrence going deep. It is caught! Couldn't tell for a second because it was the contested animation, and Jalen Reagor rips the football away from Marcus Williams for a huge gain on 3rd down. Bears now in Niner territory at the 17. They're in the red zone, folks. Play action. Lawrence will throw. He's ticked off. He's intercepted by guess who? Marcus Williams. And Williams off to the races down the left sideline. No one anywhere close to Williams as he dances into the end zone. Oh my goodness. The wheel keeps on spinning here in Chicago, and we're an extra point away from a tie game. Oh, I need me a glass of water, folks. I am out of breath calling this game. My, what a costly, dangerous, dare I say, boneheaded throw from Trevor Lawrence, leading to the pick 6. And you talk about a hat trick. Marcus Williams today has 3 interceptions, 2 of them for pick 6s. So the Bears now back on the field, 5:11 to go, now find themselves tied up at 42. Man, has this been a slobber knocker today. 1st down and 10 for the Bears. Chicago from the 25, Lawrence. Look at it, the time. This offensive line deserves a steak dinner for their efforts today. But not Trevor Lawrence as he throws another errant pass. It's picked off, this time by Paulson Adebo. Following blocker still on his feet at the 35 and is finally dragged down at the 32-yard line. And folks, I think that Trevor Lawrence has really started to mail it in here. Back-to-back throws just leave you scratching your head. And that's interception number 5 today for T-Law. So for the Niners, can they complete this 14-point comeback here in the 4th quarter? As Slovis is going to go for the end zone for Ayuk, and he's got him! Touchdown, San Francisco! The answer to that question is a resounding yes, and the play will be reviewed upstairs, but will be upheld. Wow, 21 points scored in the last minute and a half, and San Francisco comes storming back to take the lead. 49-42 our score. The Bears with a catastrophic performance here in this 4th quarter. Still with time to turn it around, can they do it is the question. Lawrence threw a pick 6 couple possessions ago after just a downright ridiculous catch from Jalen Rieger. Negated that big play and then opened this next drive with an interception to Paulson Adebo. So another first down. They're going to go to the run game, and good decision there from Coach JD. Your quarterback has struggled here in the fourth quarter. Let's try to get him something positive. See the sticks move maybe. You know, he got a first down run there for 2 yards, though. Second down and 8. Lawrence will step back and throw yet again. Here comes pressure, and Lawrence will have to throw it away. Great coverage downfield from San Francisco. Looked like they were manned up across the board, and everybody took care of their specific assignment, resulting in the throwaway. So, boy, I mentioned earlier that Uncle Mo's been homie hopping between San Francisco and Chicago. At this point, Uncle Mo's got to have a frequent flyer tab as many times as it's gone cross-country here. Now in San Francisco's favor on third down. T-Law, here comes pressure, will throw, step up, and what a gutsy throw to Tariq Cohen for the first down as Lawrence rectifies the situation and picks up a mammoth gain of 12 and a first down for the Bears. Under 4 minutes to play here, folks. Clock will now stop every time a player goes out of bounds. Another throw over the middle. This is Rieger. He caught it in stride inside the 40, and he's taken off his feet at the 34-yard line. And, folks, that stat line was not a glitch. Trevor Lawrence is approaching 600 yards passing in this game. I do not have my Madden up right now, so I don't know if that's a record, but I know that's got to be close to one. Lawrence now has his X factor for the first time today, believe it or not, and he'll have to throw the football away. In the NFL's history, Norm Van Brocklin's 554-yard performance back in 1958 is the current record. And again, in NFASL, I would assume someone has bested that mark, whether it's Patrick Mahomes, Derek Carr back in Season 1, or somebody like a Deshaun Watson. So here's a short throw for Rieger, and he'll pick up 7 more to the 27. Clock now under 3 minutes to go. Niners again clinging on to a 7-point lead. They just want to keep everything in front of them, tackle these Bears inbounds, let that clock continue to run. And both teams do have their full array of timeouts. Darius Geis on the ground is lit up at the 25-yard line. Don't think he got to the first down yardage. He didn't, as Fred Warner makes the big play. And now the Bears have to go for it here. This is not the game, but this is going to be a monumental factor in who wins this ball game. Fourth down and just a single yard. Bears, again, this is why they picked up Darius Geis, for situations like this. Fourth and short, third and short, trying to pick up short yardage. But this Niners front seven, Fred Warner, again, Nick Bosa, of course, Armstead, you have guys on this D-line that just can really blow up a play in the backfield and not even give you a chance to get going. But here we are. Fourth down and 1. Trevor Lawrence under center. He'll hand it off for Geis, and Geis has first down yardage. Brought down after a pickup of 5. And kudos to the Chicago Bear offensive line. They've been fantastic in the pass protection game today, but right there they showed the run prowess there to push the linemen backwards and give Chicago an all-important first down as we hit the 2-minute warning. 49-42 Niners here. Bears are back on the 2-minute warning. Screen set up, block picked up, and what a tackle from Emmanuel Mosley. Just you cannot put into words how important that play was. Again, we've seen a few times on both sides of the ball defensive backs making touchdown-saving tackles in the open field. None bigger than that Emmanuel Mosley stop for a loss of 3. 5-man rush this time from the Niners, still not being able to pick up as Tariq Cohen makes the possession catch at the 20-yard line. Unable to get onto his feet there and get more yardage as he picks up 3. So that'll take the tackle for loss yardage on first down back. But it is a third down, clock continuing to run as the Bears now have 2 timeouts. 1:07 to go, play action. Lawrence to throw, and it is a diving interception! Willie Mays is smiling somewhere after seeing that play. Paulson Adebo came from seemingly nowhere, and that, folks, is why I do not like the acrobat trait. Look at this play. He is literally diving like he's Jim Edmonds in 1998. My word. So San Francisco will take over at the 8-yard line with 2 timeouts. A first down will seal it. Broken tackle by Vaughn, and then he's upended by his own O-lineman. And that will be a fortunate result for the Bears, as Lawrence's interception number 6, I can't really blame him for. And the Niners will look to run this clock out. Vaughn up the middle, he's brought down by John Johnson at the 13, so now the Niners have used all of the Bears' timeouts. First down here wins the game, but if you don't get it, most likely the Bears won't see the ball again until about 13 seconds. Chicago's found themselves in the other end of the situation before, losing to the Lions early this season on what he's dubbed the Fail Mary. Third down and 4. Niners will throw. Dangerous pass. It is caught by Samuel, and there he goes. He's still running, and that should put a bow on this game. You talk about risk-taking. Kedon Slovis says, F it, I'm going for it all, and Curtis Samuel answers the call. That is a 88-yard touchdown throw and catch, and that's touchdown pass number 50 on the season for Slovis. And that should just about do it here. What a valiant effort from the Chicago Bears, but they fall just short as there are 42 seconds left. I should not say this game is over yet. There is still clock to be run. But with the Bears having to get 2 touchdowns in 42 seconds without a timeout, and it's going to be a tall task. And for the San Francisco 49ers, this is the exact type of win you need to build confidence moving forward, as you still have to play the Seattle Seahawks a couple of times as well as the Cardinals once more. So Simon will take a knee, and for the 7-seed San Francisco 49ers, able to hold serve as Trevor Lawrence, who threw for over 600 yards in this game, will come up short. Deuce formation for the Bears. Here comes a blitz from the Niners, and it is somehow caught by Geis, and he breaks the first tackle, but is still stopped in bounds by Williams at the 35, and the clock will keep running. 27 seconds left to go. Lawrence will fake a run here. Back up, will throw a crazy pass that is caught off his back foot by Rieger. And with that pass, he is now thrown for 629 yards, but that'll be the last play of the game. San Francisco comes back. They were down 14 points in this fourth quarter. They outscore Chicago 28-0 in the final frame and will escape victorious by a final of 56-42. So for the entire NFASL crew, you have been watching a presentation of the NFASL here on YouTube. I'm Thomas Jones IV signing off, and we will see you once again. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday.
6 and 7 on the year, and they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week.
It got real bad. Yeah. A lot of picks were thrown. Yeah. No, but listen, man. Listen.